alright.
Yeah.
But see, that's the worst thing you can say to it.
That's the worst thing you can say, Brother Josh. You remember we did a broadcast maybe about 3 or 4 months ago.
Yep.
The worst thing we can tell a young boy, be a man.
Yep.
Wow. Huge.
Most of the movies and sitcoms either portray the man of this tough, emotional, hard hero or villain. Or if they are more tender, they are cast as these weak, wimpy, dumb men that are controlled by a strong, domineering wife.
Yeah, and you got that nowadays, because women think they got it all under control, so they want to control the man.
That's what we tell them, kick the curb.
That's right, that's right.
Then you don't control me.
That's right, there it is.
The dead woman control me with this, she get kicked to the curb. The lover in a man is tender.
Yes.
Compassionate.
Yes.
And sensitive.
It's sensitive.
To the needs of his wife and children. And are emotionally connected to
So,
them.
Brother Johnson said 3 words. Going back again. You got to be tender men. You got to be compassionate, sensitive, and you got to be emotionally connected. There's the key.
In order to go there, however, a real man must first be in touch with his own, like I said earlier.
Good God from Zion, brother.
His own emotional feeling. Most men have stuffed their emotions.
Yes.
And became disconnected with their feelings because of the hurts and wounds growing up.
Okay, so that goes back to
the father wound.
There's the father wound. It goes back to why this network was created, because we as men have all had some kind of traumatic event in our lives, and we lock that away in a compartment and don't go there no more.
We did a broadcast about that last year about the man box. We got different compartments.
Yeah, we got compartments. That's right. We put things there and we lock it and we leave it there.
Yep, we don't.
That's right. We don't open it no more. That's right. Absolutely. Yep.
When you open yourself up to a love, you become vulnerable to being hurt.
Yes.
Rejected.
Yes.
It takes courage and concentrated effort.
Yes, effort.
To overcome the past wounds and fears through forgiveness.
Yes.
See, everything starts with forgiveness.
Yes, that's right.
Before you forgive somebody else, you got to forgive yourself.
That's right, brother.
I'm still struggling with that one.
Yeah.
I've told you why.
Yeah, I know.
I'm still struggling with that.
Yeah.
I want to forgive and let go. But how can I learn how to forgive myself for what they did?
See what it is, you're remembering and you're reminiscing about your past and what happened to you. But the first thing you got to remember, we are born and shaped in sin. And we have all did things to people that we may not have never intended to do something. We may not see them again. So first, we have to ask God, God, forgive me for all the sins I have done. Now, for the person that may have done something to me, first, let me be man enough to say, forgive me, Lord, for what I've done. Then it will be easier for you to forgive those that did something wrong to you. You see what I'm saying? Because if we don't ask God, and see, that's something, and I understand why you got to struggle, because it's not a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing. And there you go. It's an emotional healing that has to take process within you, so you'll be able to forgive somebody for what they did to you. You see what I'm saying? Until you can break that barrier and get that spiritual breakthrough, it ain't gonna happen, man. But I know where you're coming from. That's huge, Brother Josh. Huge.
Then a man must recognize that he does not have emotions and feelings. Oh, my bad. A man must recognize he does have emotions and feelings, and it is okay to express them.
But he has to express it in a safe environment. Like we have here. Men, don't expose yourself to somebody that's going to condemn you.
See, we here at MSL, we have a rule called confidentiality.
That's right, that's right.
And Brother Tyrone, he good about this one. In our round table, whatever was said within our organization,
that's right.
Stay within the organization.
That's right.
And if he caught you outside, woo!
That's it. It's the ball game.
You out the group, you ain't coming back.
It's a done deal. That's right.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. That's it. Wow, this is huge, Brother John. This is good
We
stuff.
can't give away what we have not received.
Wow, repeat that again.
We cannot give away what we have not received.
God from Zion. So if you ain't never received nothing, you can't give that to another brother. If manhood has not been bestowed on you, we cannot bestow it on somebody else. But when God has given you a revelation to minister to men like he has given to me, now we can come and heal each other. Not me saying I know it all. We learn together, and we can heal one another through forgiving ourselves, and then we can forgive those that did something wrong, and then we can come together as brothers. Good God from Zion, Brother Josh. That's why I made that large. I wanted you to hit on that real big.
Once a man's heart has healed, he must open his heart up to God.
There you go.
And receive his love through intimacy and quiet times alone with him.
There it is. So intimacy means quiet times together. wants. That's your wife wants. She wants quiet, quality time with you alone. That's intimacy. It ain't talking about raw dog, knocking it down. That ain't what that means. Intimate time together, brother. Come on here. Woo.
I'm laughing because I'm the one who originally said it.
Yeah, he did. But it's all true. Yeah, we always think about our dick getting hard and knocking down. That's all in its place. But the intimate time. Okay. It's the intimate time that we have with one another, with that woman in our lives. She wants to have that quiet time with you, to share, to hug, to snuggle, to talk. That's intimacy, gentlemen.
I used to love snuggle time.
That's good time.
I used to snuggle with my mom.
That's good time. That's good time. That's good time. That's right. Man, this is huge, Brother Josh. Huge.
Stupid window. Then out of this loving relationship with God, he can open his heart up to his wife, children, and others.
That's right.
Intimacy and love are built on trust and being transparent with another person.
There you go. Being open. There you go.
You cannot open up yourself to someone else unless you can trust that they will not use what they know about you to control, manipulate, or embarrass you.
Absolutely.
Trust is a very valuable commodity in a relationship, and it's difficult to get back when it has been broken.
Absolutely. And you just said that about our organization. If I heard something that we said there and you go out and say something, that's a done deal. Because now you have broken our trust. We can't trust you no more.
Yep.
There it is. It's a done deal.
Building trust comes through your actions and words.
Yes.
Which open up another area that is difficult for most men, communication.
Communication.
A true lover learns how to communicate with the other person on more than a surface level.
Yes.
It must go beyond news, weather, and sports to a level that involves your thoughts,
that's right,
emotions, and feelings.
Yes, yes.
It also involves all of the nonverbal areas of physical, non-sexual touch.
That's right.
Body language, eye contact, and tone of voice.
Yes.
Real men are good communicators.
Real men are good communicators.
Besides being in touch with your emotions and feelings, lovers must also be sensitive to the spirit of those who they come in contact with.
There you go. There you go. Absolutely.
This first requires sensitivity to the Holy Ghost and being led by your inner voice of the Spirit.
Yes.
He is aware of how he is affecting those around him and includes them in his life.
Yes.
It also has compassion and empathy for where the other person is at.
Yes.
And what they might be going through.
All right. Praise God. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay.
He is sensitive to the needs of the other person and makes an effort to help them when he can.
All right. So Josh just went through the basics of the face of the lover and what we must possess, the characteristics, so we can be successful in our relationship. We have to have sensitivity. We got to have intimacy. We have to be connected. You know, we have to be good communicators. That's all a part of the love of faith. And don't say nothing in there about sex only. All right? All right. We ain't going to get in there. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to deal with each one of these things individually. We're going to deal with tenderness, and we're going to go through each one of them. Sensitivity, sufficient care, emotion, openness, and physical affection. And that's going to be it. We're going to break these down so you can understand each one of them.
Tenderness.
All right, Brother Josh.
Bring the ball right there, Tyrone.
All right. The natural tenderness and gentleness of all men from a woman's perspective. From a woman's perspective. That's how she feels. All right, Brother Josh.
Nothing to do with sex or sexual feelings. Not in the sense of looking for a partner. Nothing along those lines. But the fact that I love men in their essence as an equal, as a fellow human being who is exactly the same as me.
Yes.
I love what men bring to the world in a naturally sweet, loving, caring, gentle, and tender way.
What did this woman say? In a nice, loving, caring, gentle, and tender way. That's what a woman wants from you, man.
And how the natural tendencies of gentleness of a man is all in men, not just a few.
That's right. That's right. It's in all of us, but it got to be brought out.
Each day it is a joy to feel this unfold. What I love about men in their essence is just how natural this tenderness and gentleness can be.
Yes.
And how simply being in the presence of a true gentleman is one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. Whether it's simply a man honoring me just for being me, not what I look like, nor what I do.
There you go. What we just had a broadcast about maybe 4 or 5 months ago. A woman wants you to say more about her than what her looks are. It's more important, okay?
That's what you like about me.
That's right. And the first thing we gonna think about is her looks.
Her body.
See, but you don't want to hear that.
Nope.
All right.
Having a conversation.
Yes.
Observing them.
Yes, observing them.
An offer of help.
Yes.
A loving gesture or act.
Yes.
An email exchange.
Yes.
A hug, a kiss, or a gentle and tender touch.
A tender touch, not meaning physical, meaning leading to sex. A touch, see, you got to understand one thing. A woman needs 13 touches a day to feel appreciated. 13. Non-sexual touches. And see, we as men, we got to learn that, because every time we come in the room, we see her. Even if you just pat her on the butt, kiss her on the cheek, kiss her on the ear or the neck, that's touches that she needs to be affirmed within herself. Praise be to God. This is huge.
Read that, Tyrone.
When I experience men in this gentle, tender stage of being, all hardness and or protection I may have been carrying completely drops, and I am left feeling my own exquisite tenderness, gentleness, and deep care. And the fact that men are not really hard, rough, and tough, but they carry such a beautiful and exquisite strength in being sensitive and tender. We all try to put on that mask of being tough and hard, but we have that tenderness in us, but we don't want nobody else to see that. There it is.
There have been many occasions where I have been blessed to feel such lovely men, yet at the time I have not appreciated this natural, gentle, and tender way. Instead of I reacted what's been projected on the outside.
That's
a
right.
Stereotype, hardness, anger, a protection, a story of all those things which I know of men are not really true.
That's right, absolutely true. We gotta portray that image.
However, the times when I have and now do appreciate men for the truth that I have felt it from sharing a hug.
Sharing a hug, man.
I ain't gotta go no further.
That's right.
Having my hair gently moved.
It's alright to touch your hair, and these are things that women look for.
Feeling arms are wrapped around me.
Hallelujah.
Hearing a man's voice.
All right.
Having a conversation.
Yes.
Being kissed truly from love.
Not from what? Not from sexual
desire.
There you go. Absolutely, Brother Josh.
Observing a grown man sleeping.
Okay, that's all right. That's fine.
Observing how tender a man is with a baby or child.
That's right. That's showing tenderness, and that's what a woman likes. Absolutely. What I'm coming to feel is that under the hard exteriors that many men have built to protect themselves are the most naturally loving and caring men. But they have learned, here's the key, they have learned somewhere in life to not show this and hide it away. That's our problem, man. It has to come out. If you want to be connected to that woman, you got to show the tenderness. You got to show the care, the sensitivity, the openness within you, all right? Maybe it's been in the playground or on the school gate, at the school gates, when beautiful young boys are told to wipe their tears away, to man up, be tough, to not be a sissy or a girl, or start being gay. Maybe it's all the role models, the media, the ideas and beliefs that a man is rough, rugged, muscular, hard, tough, has to fight or compete his way through life. And that's how the world projects us. That's right. And that to talk, to share how you feel, to be open, to express, to cry, to be loved, to be sensitive, gentle, and tender is not how a real man should be. So that's totally false. But that's what our society says. That's why we're so messed up.
But what if these beliefs and ideals were a lie to keep men from knowing who they truly are, and by sharing their tenderness, gentleness, and sensitivity with the world? What would happen if we allow men to be this way?
Yeah.
Men, women, and tenderness.
That's right. All right.
The challenge to men.
All right.
Pope John Paul II challenges men to do much more than provide for their wives financially or take care of things around the house. He challenges husbands to enter deeply into the wife's emotional life.
Emotional, there it is again.
To feel with and for the whole person. Men who get so caught up in work, sports, the night lives, or projects at home.
Wow.
Excuse me. While remaining emotionally distant from their own wives, fail to provide the kind of tenderness Pope John Paul II is describing the kind of tenderness that women have a special right to in marriage.
So basically all we're saying is, men, if you're not emotionally connected to that woman, you're not going to be tender. You can't show that tenderness because Brother Josh just said a few minutes ago, how can you give something that you never received? It's going to be very difficult. All you going on is when your dick get hard. Come on now, let's be real. And that's all you go on, that feeling. You have no other connection, that's it. And once you release, that's it, you done. Come on now. Wow. This
challenge to men is especially important when the wives become mothers. Well, that is perhaps when women need the tenderness of their husbands the most.
Yes, absolutely.
Our culture does not fully recognize the dignity and value of motherhood.
Yes.
And there was a lady in my school at 17, she's pregnant.
Wow.
6 months pregnant.
It's because of society. When men are out of position, this is what happens This is what happens in our world because everything is is based on the physical. And see, women want love, but they feel if they give the man sex that they're going to get love, but they're not going to get it.
Nope. They just want to knock it down and keep moving.
There it is. There it is. With dogs. That's
why I love this book.
Yes, sir. This is huge. Well, I like this. This is good stuff. All right. Drop on down to sensitivity, brother. Number 2. Go on to sensitivity.
Why expressing feelings is a powerful tool for the highly sensitive man.
All right.
Being a sensitive man can present unique challenges. Men are still held to a standard of masculinity that does not often include showing their feelings.
Yes.
Being a highly sensitive person involves struggling to cope with feelings overwhelmed by sensory and emotional information, and the stress of modern life and finding opportunities to express those feelings can be difficult.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
But with an understanding of themselves and appreciation of their traits, highly sensitive men can find their sensitivity as both a gift and strength.
Now, you heard what Brother Josh says. Sensitivity can become a gift and a strength if you know who you are and you are in touch with your own emotional feelings and you know how to express them with the right people in the right environment. That gives you a strength. Now, I'm going to give you a perfect example. I don't blow my horn. I don't do that because I don't like to put the spotlight on me. But a perfect demonstration of what we did here in this organization. I had to express my sensitivity to these brothers by telling them I love them and by hugging them. When they came in, I said, when we first started this organization, I said, we're going to greet each brother with a holy kiss. You should have seen everybody run. You should have seen them. They were ready to roll. This brother is crazy.
I'm like, you didn't kiss him.
You see what I'm saying? But they did not understand, so I had to demonstrate that love to them by being sensitive, by being tender, and by caring. Now, every time we meet one of the brothers in the street, we greet. It's just a part of us now. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be willing to open up, to be vulnerable, to be sensitive. But now, that in our organization, that has become a strength and a gift.
So we should show them what it is.
God, oh yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We greet each other. That's it. That's how we greet each other.
It's over.
And it's over. But that's showing that we care for one another, we respect each other, and we love one another as true brothers. Yeah, I know.
How about you? I didn't want myself.
Yeah. All right, let's move on, Brother Josh.
While many people do not understand the reasons for a highly sensitive woman becoming upset over the sound of her screaming baby or overwhelmed by the crowds at a fair, they will still usually accept her reaction. Highly sensitive men are not often accepted in the same way.
Yes, that's right.
Men are expected to hide their feelings, suck it up, and soldier on.
Good God, soak it up. That's the key. Suck it up.
See, that's the worst thing you can say to somebody.
I know, but
especially when somebody going through hell and high water.
I know, but that's what society teaches us.
I know that.
You know, but we have to break it. We have to break that cycle. That's the key. And a lot of you men out there know that.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should go on the news.
I know, right? That'll be huge, right?
We'll have our own section of the news.
I know. You're right. That's right. Here. I want you to read this small part right here, and then we're gonna move down to this, and we're gonna move on to the next one.
The result that men. Where am I reading to, G?
Yeah, just read down to right here, the fear.
The fear. Okay.
Or I'm sorry, to move on, and that'll be it. Because I want you, because we just talked about this a minute ago.
The result that often men bury their feelings in an attempt to conform to social pressures, and as a way of dealing with the feelings they themselves struggle to understand.
Yes.
This kind of compartmentalizing of emotions. Put them in the box.
That's right.
Lock the box.
There you go.
That is separating your feelings from your thoughts and actions.
Yes.
It's often an unconscious coping tactic.
That's right.
By stuffing unpleasant feelings such as anger, fear, anxiety, work, and hurt into an imaginary box.
Yes.
A man can find it easier to move on.
And that is so very, very true. Every time something happens to us, we'll put it in that box. We lock it, and we move on.
Throw the key away.
There it is. That's how we do it. That's right. Absolutely. All right. Let's go down to the bottom. Compartmentalizing your feelings can be a useful and often an essential technique for coping with overwhelming feelings when you are in a situation that prevents emotional expression. For the highly sensitive man, however, becoming aware of and expressing those feelings on a regular basis is crucial for maintaining a positive sense of self. as well as being a powerful tool for lowering stress levels. That's so true. And I always said this, for us as men to get a healing, we got to release what's in us and be vulnerable, show our emotions